everyone, welcome in. Hi Jenna, how are you? Are you new to my channel? Paid readings are open, guys. Please like the stream. Let me just add my pin message. How's everyone doing today? Oh, how are you? Well, welcome in. I am doing great. Yeah, paid readings are open. You can look at the description for all the prices. Hi everyone, welcome in. Paid readings are open, no free readings. Please make sure you guys like the stream. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Hi Gypsy, how are you? Oh my god, yeah. Okay, got you right now. Alright, let's see. Alright, Jenna, I got you right now. Let me grab those. All right, do you want to use your name or no? Yeah, Gypsy, it's crazy how I'm good. Just got done cleaning, meal prepping, and now gym. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm feeling good. Um, I was saying yesterday, I was like, yo, I don't know what it was. I was feeling like a little bit like, I think I was psyching myself out. And I was like, after I had my twin flame reading, like, I was just like, why am I tripping again? Why was I even like, see, sometimes that's why I say, like, sometimes you kind of psych yourself out with too many readings. So I've been like, good. I've been feeling really, really good. All right, so let's see. What does Zach want to say to Jenna? What does Zach want to say to Jenna? I like the pace we are going. It feels organic. But I'm gonna have to turn my light on. It's a little dark. I was not expecting to vibe with you this fast. Your style says a lot without you having to. Your style says a lot without you having to, and I really like that about you. I already want to know everything about you. Okay, we have a few. I'm very serious about getting to know you, not just the idea of you. You really stand out to me. I like learning about you, piece by piece, layer by layer. I wasn't expecting to meet someone like you so soon. What's your go-to comfort food? If I asked your best friend to describe you, what would they say? What's your guilty pleasure? And do you believe in marriage? And at the bottom it says, I want you to feel comfortable with me. I feel like you'd be trouble in the very best way. And I like that you're not afraid to be real with me. So that is what I have for you, Jenna. Thank you so much. I hope that gives you some clarity. And since it's your first time sending, if you have a yes or no, you can post it. Excuse me. I am getting over like a little cold. Oh, really? Look, you see? There you go. Double confirmation. All right, let's see. Will Zach and Jenna end up in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship this 2026? You have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you will. It may just take a little bit of more time of getting to know one another, and overcoming some things, but I don't see anything bad happening. I just see more so like once you both like really let your guards fully down and kind of just go with it. Yeah, I see him being very serious about you. So I'm getting a yes. Just continue to be open. I I really don't do free readings anymore. I used to, but yeah, I haven't done free readings in, I would say, almost a year. Um, I sometimes give out free stuff here and there for the people that donate, but yeah, I kind of just stopped doing the free readings. People don't really appreciate them. And it's a hassle, so yeah, no. But right now I would probably say no because I haven't done them in a while. Um, uh, and next weekend he's meeting my best friends too. Yeah, that's really good. You're really welcome. Hi, Jess. I took a really nice hot shower this morning. Oh my God. It feels so good. Yo, I was just telling someone, I don't know if this happens to you, Jess. Well, I don't know. But sometimes I'll go like, I haven't washed my hair in like a long time, right? Like a week. I've been sick too. So yesterday I washed it. And I washed it like 3 times because it was so greasy. And I feel like washing my hair gave me some clarity. Yo, I just had a little something to eat. I'm like, yo, I don't want to keep ordering out. I don't. I'm going to do Sarah's questions. Let me go to her. All right. How does Natu feel about Sarah? How does he feel about her? Give Sarah the 1452 timestamp. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups. So I do see a lot of clarity when it comes to like how he's feeling. The Page of Cups to me, it talks about a crush. Like it's the beginning stages. He's wanting to get to know you. He's very curious about getting to know you. But with the Ace of Swords, I do feel like his intentions are very clear. There's mental clarity for him, so he's not coming into this like, oh, let's just see where this goes. It's more so like, yeah, I like her. I want to see what happens, like I want to put the effort in. Yeah, like the Page of Wands. So I am definitely getting a crush. That's what I'm getting. The main energy is a crush. The pages, when it comes to like someone new or like even just dating, getting to know someone, it comes in as a crush. Like it's the beginning stages. I don't have enough information to go off of to really feel like, how do you say this, to have like deep feelings, but the curiosity is there. The knowing that I want to get to know this person is there. The attraction is there. Yeah, a lot of curiosity. The Seven of Cups. I I feel like right now too, look, the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like he's feeling like there's a lot of potential here. So there's a lot of things about you that he likes. This could be how you look, your voice, your tone, the way you carry yourself. See the page. There's a lot of pages here. So I'm definitely getting like crushing on you. He likes the way you carry yourself. He likes, you know, that you're like strong-minded. He likes conversation with you. He likes flirting with you. There's a lot of things about you that he likes. Clarify the Seven of Cups. The Four Cups. I feel like he thinks about you a lot too. And the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is a new opportunity from him, coming from possibly like some type of like heartbreak from the past. Or maybe he hasn't dated like seriously in a while. So yeah, it has to do with something from his past. Like you're completely different than what he's used to. So he's trying to see, what I'm getting is like trying not to cry over spilled milk anymore, and kind of like going into like a new chapter with someone new. The Ace of Pentacles tells me he is, again, you have aces and pages, so early stages, but it's like opening the door to something new, endless possibilities. Wanting to be more stable, maybe energetically for himself, but also to make sure that he's coming in towards you grounded. Anything else? The Hangman. With the Queen, with the Four of Pentacles, he's may not be someone that's gonna go like crazy all in yet, okay, but he is investing time in you. I'm just getting him being very observant right now to what this could be, how this can grow. So I definitely see him very interested, very invested, and very much like I was saying, like very much like I'm crushing on her. I want to know more. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, the Chariot. So this is about forward like movement, like moving towards progress and elevating. All right, how will your day go this coming week? Let's see. How will your day go this coming week? The Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting, there could be conflict in schedule. Something with the schedule. The Ten of Swords reversed. Clarify this Five of Swords. I don't know if he gets like mentally like burdened when it comes to relationship, because I know you're asking about the date. But with the Ten of Cups being here, I'm seeing him, I don't know if it's like when it comes to long terms, he may get cold feet. So I feel like he may try to slow the pace with the World card. You guys will have fun. I feel like you guys are definitely going to go out, but there may be a conflict with schedule. So it may not fall on the same day. Or you may notice like, I don't know if he's going to be like antsy, like a little bit like, yeah, the King of Wands. I don't want to say rushing the date, but the date may not go as long as you're wanting. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, like it's rushed, but it may not be like you may not get much out of it, is what I'm going to say. It feels like spending time, but I don't know if it's like like there's something about him that comes off a little angsty. Like, I don't know if he gets overstimulated easily. They're like, he's thinking, the thing with him is that I don't know if he has a hard time separating, like, we're just getting to know each other to like, oh my God, this person might want long term, and it makes him get cold feet. So this could be something with hate. Um, I feel like just go with your intuition because the high priestess is here. Like I said, I don't know if you may not see a lot of openness from him. So it may make you feel a little bit like, am I gonna have to work hard to get more out of him? Show me the Ten of Swords reversed. The Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think that he's gonna be very flirty, but I feel like as far as like conversing, like conversation may feel a little bit off. There's something that feels a little off to me here. But is he going to be very flirty with you? Yes, I see that a lot. I think he may just hold back from being like expressive or like you learning more from him. Or you learning anything from him. Anything else? I feel like eventually he'll overcome this. He just may not be I don't know. It's like almost like if he's shy in person. So I don't know if you've ever been around him. Yeah, the Star with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so he may, even if you have been around him before, he may have like this personality where one minute he's cool and balanced, and then the next minute he's very like shy and quiet. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I think overall the date is gonna go well. All right, Jess, it is your turn. How would you feel? When are you going to VA, Jess? How would Jay feel when Jess posts about her being in VA? Are you guys driving? The Seven of Swords. Yo, I would literally was going to say very curious. He's going to be watching. He's going to be watching for sure. Girl, he's going to want to know. Oh my God, look. The Eight of Wands with the Star. Like, it almost feels like if you're going to be out there, he may even be wondering, like, is she moving out there? Like, what's going on? Like, did she move? It's just a lot of curiosity, a lot of like trying to dig for information. So he may be digging for information, but then once once he knows what you're doing out there, he'll be more calm. I also feel like something is happening this week where something shifted, girl. And when I say something shifted, that's obviously them letters. I don't care what nobody say. Them letters collapse time. Them letters collapse time. And you know what's crazy is like I'm getting actual communication, like wanting to communicate badly, like badly. And I feel like if you post like, oh, you know, that is with your sister, you're with your sister and your mom, it's almost making him want to be there. Like, it's making him want to be around family, getting to know your family, getting to know like the people that you're around. Um, you are, yo, I think yo, it's funny because I was like, oh, I got a little more stuff to get out. Fuck this. Um, yeah, he's gonna be feeling, yo, I just feel like he's gonna be feeling like very much like what's going on here. Like, since he doesn't know, but it's making him want to be around you. Um, feeling left out for sure. Feeling left out, feeling like, damn, I wish I could be there. Like, I would just want to be there. Like, there's this urgency of like, I want to be there. Girl, the Three of fucking Pentacles. I want to be there. I want to know what she's up to. I want to, like, I don't want to know through social media. I want to know in person. Like, I want her to call me and be like, yo, boo, I'm going to be, I said boo because that's how I talk. I'm going to be going to, like, you know, away for the weekend to visit my sister. Like, I want to, like, know her business. Like, I don't want to keep lurking. I don't want to keep watching. Look, he's focused on reuniting with you, Jess. I don't know, girl. I feel like the trip itself is going to be good for you because you're going to rejuvenate your energy. And, oh my God, the lovers. Girl, I'm telling you, you're gonna hear from him soon. I told, me and IJ was talking this morning, and I was just like, yo, it's so funny how we've all been having like little dreams. We're like all in the same, like really, really in the same consciousness. We need to use that to basically like help each other out and keep collapsing time. Like, keep collapsing time, because that's literally what's happening here. Because I'm seeing like, it's like we're going from lurking and just like, okay, that's what she's doing, to like, I want to fucking know what's up. Like, I want to know directly from her. Like, he's making his, like, I don't even feel like he's already made his choice to be with you, but it's like, okay, like, now I need to fucking take a step towards that. I'm also getting like wanting to travel with you. Girl, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the fucking Queen of Cups. This is him, like, coming towards you. Like, it literally came out like that. It's like you're standing on business, and he's like, okay, I can't keep looking back at the past. Let me go towards her. And here you are. So, the trip itself, I feel like, is making him come towards you. He's going to be very curious. And like I said, it's like, I just feel like he's doesn't want to be on the outside anymore. Like, he wants to be in your business. He wants to be part of your business. Yeah, down bad. Down bad. I'm telling you, I was like, yo, I was dying when I was doing my letter this morning. I still have more to do too, because I have to do it for other stuff. But I was like, yo, I literally, like, the other day, my friend was like, she's like, no, you might just be in this energy for like 2 or 3 days. I said, oh, no, the fuck I'm not. Tell you that much. Tell you that much. And you know, this is what I'm going to tell you, just is like, I told someone else this the other day, yesterday, I was doing a private reading. And I said, you know how I said the other day, this person was going to go to this place for that, right? But 2 people told me no, right? Like, it was for something else. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, no, I know what was going, like, I decided what the fuck they were going to be doing. And what the fuck happened that same night? It was posted what they're gonna be doing, and I was like, do you fucking see? Like, you know, you know, like, that's when I right then and there, like, I was like, yeah, I don't need no validation or confirmation. I know my person. Hi, Chasmin. It's Chasmin's birthday. I don't know if you saw me. I wrote to you on Dawn's thing. Gypsy, if you're here, you can post, boo. So, I said all of that to say, Josh. Um, oh, it's tomorrow. Well, so happy birthday. Yeah, early birthday. Um, I was saying that to say, just you decide what it is. Like, I feel like the more I embody that, I want to say since December, like deciding what the fuck it is while still doing my repetition, it's been a big difference. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking on my repetition, so I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back. All right, got you right now, Josie. Like my favorite was online today, and I didn't even have the urgency to like check on anything because I was like, no, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. I have gotten like when I look back at the last few months, all the movement I've gotten, I've no one has ever told me it was gonna get it. One person, I'm gonna say Anila. She'll tell me like, yeah, like this is gonna happen like this weekend or whatever. But outside of that, no. Then there's been like specific stuff that no one has told me is gonna happen. And I'm like, that's because I decided that was gonna happen. So yeah, let's see. What are Libra's feelings towards Gypsy? Hi D, I don't know what your name is on here. Just all I see is a D. Alright, Libra's feelings towards Gypsy. How is Libra feelings towards Gypsy? The Queen of Pentacles. Girl, I was craving ice cream on Friday. I had some chocolate ice cream, a whole little pint from Wawa. How is Libra feeling? Girl, I feel like he wants to take action. So you're coming up as the wifey to him. The Queen of Pentacles to me is wifey. Grounded, very welcoming, very loving. So I feel like he may be ready to like come towards you. Yeah, like the Ace of Cups, to take action towards you because you may be a little bit more open. So I don't know if you've been working on that. Like, and I just had this conversation with my sister. I'm like, the more open you are to certain things, the easier they flow in. Because if you're constantly closed off and like you're constantly pushing things away, and it's like, you know, I was talking about this with one of my friends yesterday. Actually, it wasn't a friend. It was someone that I was coaching. We were talking about like the apology. People be focusing on apologies and like focusing on someone regretting something. But this is the thing. If someone is going to come towards you and they did something wrong, the natural thing to do is to apologize. So why are you going to focus on that kind of energy? Like naturally that person will apologize. So I just feel like if you are being more open, or that you need to be more open so that he can take action towards you. I was so grounded last year from everything going on. Guarded, not grounded. I didn't want to feel like that any. Yeah, and I've been saying that, like, I feel like when you get to that fucking point where you're just like, I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be, you have a choice. Like, it's all you, regardless. Because life is going to happen all the time. But are you going to let it drown you? Yeah, I feel like the distance. So I'm seeing him, like, his feelings towards you are coming in as he's ready for something new, like to take action, offer you something new. He's definitely more emotionally open, more emotionally available. And that's another thing too that I always preach, like how your person is always going to mirror you. That's not a woo woo thing. Like your person mirrors you. So again, if you're guarded, then they're going to be guarded. It just shows up differently for them. And I feel like if you're definitely entering a more of a phase of being more emotionally open, he is too, wanting to bring emotional stability. I feel like the distance here with the Three of Swords could be bothering him. Yeah, look, he's tired of the distance. I feel like he's sitting there, he's contemplating, and I feel like he knows that, like, even if he tried in the past, like let's just say with small gestures, like reaching out here and there, like he's knowing it's not enough. Like, but at the same time, I feel like he's like, you know what, I've already planted seeds. Why not just keep like watering them? So he could be like one of those people that's like, how can I say it? Like when I tell my people, like, use your past beliefs, like the good ones, to help you manifest now, right? So like for me, I'm always been big on like, when you evolve, your person evolves too, right? Some people get scared. Like, if I evolve, my person is not going to evolve. No, I'm a believer that when you evolve, so does your person. So, like, it's like he's using his old, like, how, like, I feel it's like, okay, like, he may be like, okay, well, one time I reached out to her and, like, said a funny joke and she responded back. Not gonna do, but he's like, you know, if I could do that, like I can definitely come towards her with something bigger and she'll be more open. I feel like he's gonna extend an olive branch is what I'm getting here with this Page of Pentacles. Again, he's being more grounded and so are you. This is also a manifestation card for me. So I feel like if you've been putting out that you want to hear from him, that you want him to come in more stable, like all of that is working for you. It may be taking a little bit of time or a little bit more effort and work, but you're eventually getting what you're wanting. So don't get discouraged, basically. Yeah, he does not want to feel like this. Like, I think that, show me the Ten of Swords. I'm a little chilly. I'm about to turn on my little space heater. The Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. I feel like he could be trying to figure out how to come towards you because he knows he can't bring that old energy. Because you have the two major aces here, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Not that they're higher above the other ones, but these are the ones that come in with action, but emotional action. So with the Two of Swords being here, he could just be like a little bit at like a crossroad. But I feel like he's gonna overcome that. The Moon. I feel like there's a little bit of anxiety around him. Yeah, of the unknown. It's anxiety of the unknown. Because if you haven't been reaching out to him, I think that he may be like, okay, it's been, you know how like, all right, so let's just say, yeah, look, the Knight of Wands is making him want to like run to you. You know how like, how I could put it is that, okay, let's say it was just a week. Okay, a week went by. All right, well, she hasn't talked to me in like a week. She's done this before. Like, it's been a week. Like, she'll go a week without talking to me. And then the second week comes and it's like, okay, we're reaching a second week. She's done a second week before too. Then a third week. Then a fourth week. Then I was a point where he's like, it's never been this long without me hearing from her. So I feel like that could be creating some anxiety. I also feel like with the Moon here, this is my card where I say like, things are happening in the background that are going to actually benefit you. You just have to believe that is benefiting you. And I kind of just see him rushing in after a period of like stagnation. So I feel like how I can say his main energy right now, like how he's feeling, is ready to take action. I haven't reached out in since September. Is this the longest you've gone? Because that's what I'm getting. It's like this is the longest you've gone without reaching out or like even doing something to like possibly get his attention. I don't know if this is reminding me. Remember when we talked about when I told you not to put like sad shit, like stuff that makes him feel bad, kind of like fully detached from him, even if it's from the outside. This is where he's probably now like he's processed it. Like he's like, oh my gosh, she's like detached. Yeah, I even went around his town and did, oh shit. Yeah, so you see, he may have felt your energy and probably was like, oh, she's gonna reach out. Like I'm gonna hear from her. And then when he didn't hear from you, he probably was like, oh my God, wait, I didn't hear from her. You post, yeah, you see, I tell you, like sometimes you gotta play the game. Sometimes you gotta play the game. I'm not really into like doing too much on in the 3D either. But sometimes, like, if that's all you have, like, that's all you can really focus on, then I would say, like, yeah, that's how you could, like, kind of collapse the energy. Because then now he's like, she's not focused on me. Yeah, that makes sense then. So he's probably like, yo, she's living her best life. I need to be a part of this. Let me tell you something. With my ex, I knew how to get his attention. If I posted regular shit, I posted sad shit, I posted like even just like happy shit, he would not like react. But as soon as I posted myself, and especially out, as a matter of fact, I could have posted just a glass, like a cup. Sometimes you just take pictures at dinner, but you never really post them. I will post that, and this motherfucker would like run. So you know your person. You gotta know what works for them. What is gonna make them like run to you. I hate to say it, but yeah. So I hope that was helpful. Um, I hope that was helpful, Gypsy. But I see his energy like shifting big time. All right, so next is Jasmine. No, I mean like run towards you. Like my ex, like he will fucking, I swear, like if I ain't speak and I will post stuff, he will be right in them DMs. I mean, not even the DMs. He will be blowing up my phone. No, I know. Yeah. Let me stop. Yeah, I'll chase him with a car. Oh my god. Listen, if I could run over my best friend, my ex, without like, if it was legal, I would have been right his ass over. I don't care who's hearing me. All right, Jasmine. Let's see. All right, let's see. Right, speed fucking bump. I run over like 5 fucking times. Say now, let me stop. Oh my god, please don't think y'all I'm a murderer. If it was legal, I would. Let me throw that in there. All right, what can Jasmine expect? Oh my god, the deck is about to pop. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my god. Wait, this is way too many cards. I thought it was like 2, but it's like 8 cards. Did you reach out to him? Why am I getting... Hold on. Let me clarify this Queen of Swords. With the 8 of Cups. I feel like... Because I see him coming towards you, but I don't know if it's going to be how you're wanting him to. Yeah, with the 4 of Swords. Like, I feel like there's a small gesture coming towards you. You respond to him reaching out. So I feel like, I don't know why he feels like he has to think before he makes a move. So you're showing up grounded, you're showing up um more balanced, where he's showing up a little bit like, you know how I could put it, like, all right, so when you haven't heard from someone in a while and then it's like they reach out and then you don't know how to respond, you're kind of overthinking your response. um I told him just say what. Yeah, so you know what, I feel like now he's like, that's probably why, because I'm getting like going through a process, like he's trying to process what to say next. I feel like it's almost like he came in with this Knight of Cups, like very charming, very like, um I'm breaking her this cup so she'll accept it. But because you're coming in more grounded, more grown, more like, I want to say emotionally stable, he's like, oh shit, I gotta think before I speak. Like, so let's just say, I'm not saying this would happen. He's like, I want to talk to you. But it was just to get you to talk to him. And now you're like, say what you got to say. And now he's like, fuck, I don't even know what I was going to say. I just wanted to get her attention. Like, it feels like he was just dying to get your attention. And now he doesn't know what to do with that attention. You see, he's thinking before he speaks. He's contemplating. Oh, he did. You see, he's contemplating, because now I feel like, you know what it is? I feel like it was impulse, because, when you're manifesting, sometimes you don't know why you want to reach out to this person so fucking bad, but you just do. And then once you do, you're like, shit, I thought it was just going to go smooth, but it's not. So I still see him communicating, and he might start planting seeds. Like, so this may be where he's like, yeah, like the Six of Wands. There's some victory that's coming your way. He's trying to, I feel like he's going to respond. And I do feel like he may be talking to you about long term. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Swords. Girl, he's trying to win you over by any means necessary. And it's like, I'm not getting like slick behavior, like I'm gonna lie to her just to have her. But it's almost like, you know what, I gotta step it up. And let me go ahead and at least plant this seed. Even if I'm not sure of how I'm gonna make this happen, like, I think if I plant it, it'll just come to me. I don't know if he could be planning to come see you. I wouldn't even be surprised if he like turns around and tells you, you know what, let's talk in person. Like, I feel like he may be like, all right, well, you know what, let's talk in person. Because I don't know why I'm getting a face-to-face. He was confused. It kind of confused him a little bit, but I'm still seeing him taking action towards you. You said what? So he reached out saying he was in my city, girl, whole time. What's your... Wait. So is he in your city or not? Because I do see the travel, like the face-to-face. Or he just said that to get your attention. You see what I mean? This is what I was saying. Like, it's like he's trying to win you over by any means. So maybe if he was not in your city for real, now he's probably like, shit, I'm going to make it to the city. Girl, girl, well, expect him to be in your city coming up. Expect him to be in your city coming up. I'm telling you that he's going to be there. Yeah, he playing. He didn't I say trying to win you over by any means, so he knows that you will want him there. He probably was like, nah, she probably not gonna respond. And the fact that you did, no wonder he's fucking thinking. So I'm like, what is this? He's gonna come to your city. I'm telling you, he's gonna put the work in. And the four wands. Look, with the king of wands, the eight of pentacles, the lovers, the four wands, the king of wands. I feel like he's gonna come. He's gonna travel to you. There's gonna be a face to face. Like, oh my God. Girl, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a face to face with him. You're gonna have a face to face with him. And that's why I said, like, he's trying to win you over by any means. And I'm like, what is, but it didn't feel like sneaky in a bad way. It was just like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say to just get her attention. And then I'm gonna figure out how to bring this to the table. So that makes sense to me. If he went out, he's saying that he's out there, but he's really not. Now you're gonna see him out there. He's gonna be out in your city. Trust me. He's gonna be out there. Because now he knows that's something you're interested in. And he doesn't know how to respond because he knows that he's not there. Oh my God, thank you for that, because I was trying to make this make sense what this meant, because literally I'm like, I'm seeing traveling, like coming, like I'm seeing a face to face, like a literal, and then and then I was gonna say, like, I tell Spirit, I'm like, is it a FaceTime? And they're like, no, face to face. That's funny. Yeah. He's gonna be there. You're welcome. Girl, I didn't even tell you, Jasmine. I don't think I got to tell y'all. I don't know if I did. How y'all brother-in-law, that's what I'm gonna call him, y'all brother-in-law, gonna use my lingo, like word for word, right? I'm like, no, the fuck he didn't. And I ain't expecting no FaceTime unless it's from my grand. Yo, that's funny. And I was like, then I was like tripping. I'm like, I ain't really seeing no movement. Like, I don't know why it made me think that way. I was psyching myself out by getting too many readings. And it was really because I was like giving someone like a personal, and then like she offered to give me a personal, and so I was kind of psyched myself out, right? And then I was like, hold on. Like, first of all, you don't use somebody's lingo if they like you. That's just too obvious. That was too bold. And that's why today I was like, you know what? Nah, like I saw Dawn on, and I almost like was tempted. Then I was like, no, I'm just doing it just for the fuck of it. Yeah. He knows. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, he know what he doing. Like, I'ma just let it be. I need to just chill the fuck out. I was dying though. I'm like, yo, I'm so dumb. Like, you get caught up. Yeah. Sometimes it gets that. I think sometimes she's afraid of saying something and then it doesn't turn out to be that way. But I always feel like I use my discernment too with a lot of people. So yeah. Sometimes it's like that though with the like, like now, if you would have never confirmed that for me, I probably would have still left from here being like, what the fuck was that? Like, what is it that you're trying to do? Because, but I mean, I kind of confirmed that because I was like, you're gonna have a face to face. I think sometimes you just I've learned, especially with readings, because one thing, I have personal relationships with you guys, like with a lot of y'all. So it's like it's sometimes you have to like, as a reader, you have to remove like the friendship and the emotional like connection that you have with people, and just read what you're seeing. Like read, like tap into your spirits and like really detach from the people. Yeah. Lately I feel like I've been also, because I've been more conscious, like more focused on like my energy. I'm like, I feel more open. That's why the other day I sat here for what, like almost 4 hours. Um, my sister is doing, for her birthday, she's doing a this sidebar. Uh, what is it? A Galentine's. So she wants us to wear like cute PJs. I'm gonna give me some cute PJs, but I'm trying to find me a cute inflatable costume. That's why I be telling y'all, get grounded, y'all. Like get grounded. This is how I do it, like how what I see, and I've been telling the members this. If you know you're putting the work in, even if you were to get like a reading that doesn't sound like what you're like working on, or like it doesn't like, it doesn't match you, like it doesn't resonate. If you're really putting the work in, you'll just let it fly. And trust me, I know that even for me it's sometimes a little hard, because I'm like, I'll hear so many good things, and then the one little slight thing that doesn't go with what I'm hoping or whatever sticks to me. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, that's another thing too, Jasmine, because people can't forget the old story. So that was my thing. Wait, can you guys hear me? Okay. The people don't forget. And one thing I learned, I had to think about like I had to think about like with friends and family. If you tell them too much bad about your person, about your partnership, your relationship, they don't forget. And sometimes they don't let you forget it. So that's how I look at like with readings, because we're connected. Like, for some of us, we've been reading for some people for a while. But I've learned to disconnect Eliana on the personal level, and the reader are two different people. Because if not, like people will continue to bring up your old story, and it's like they'll base what they're seeing from the old story. So that's why it's like with readings, like you have to try lightly. I used to have this person that she was into law of assumption. She didn't use tools to do readings, and her stuff was always on point. And but I lost contact with her. But I've been like trying lightly, because yeah, like there's people that don't believe in a lot of things. So like right now I've been resonating more with one, which is Anila. But she's also believes in manifestation. She believes in like you can change like your reality, what it is now does not have to be the same later. Yeah. Yeah, just like I know what I know, because I picked up on it. And like, just will confirm stuff. And like, we did talk about like me and just talk like all the time. So but I know that like I'm not gonna ever read off of what she's told me, because that's just not what you're supposed to be doing. You gotta forget what you know, because you're also not giving the person clarity. So it's like me too. Like if ever like ego comes up in the reading, like a lot of people look at, so when people think of the word ego, that's why I say like we've limited as humans so many things. Like the word ego, if you look it up, it has it's such a like, it's way deeper than someone being guarded, or like someone just in their ego, they're being cocky, they're like, no, fuck this. No, ego is literally like fear. Like your ego kicks in when you're in fear, when you're feeling worried, when you're feeling like you have to protect yourself, when you're feeling triggered. Like there's just so much more to ego. um So yeah, it's just sometimes I feel like people can't separate the old story to like now. And then to me, where I had to like open my eyes the other day, I'm like, bro, like how many times have people told you this, but then this other shit just happens? Like, and signs don't follow. They signs follow. They don't, what is it? Signs follow. They don't, oh my God. Wait, let me look it up right here. Hold on. I have my little sayings in here. Why am I like, signs follow, they don't proceed, if I'm not mistaken. So when you're getting the signs, when like him reaching out right now, that's all from like your previous the previous work you've put in. So don't think that now because you're being more consistent, oh my God, he's still showing up this way. No, that's just him catching up to like the stuff that you've put out already. Yeah. Everything is changeable. Circumstances don't matter. Even the 3D don't matter. This how I was talking about like the 3D yesterday, I think it was on a call. I was seeing like I could right now say like I'm gonna go see the movies at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go see the movies tonight, or I'm gonna go to the movies tonight. I literally already bought the ticket, and I'm dressed to go to the movies, and then last minute I could decide, you know what, I really don't want to watch a movie today. I want to go sit at a bar, and now I just changed my outfit, and now even though I paid for that ticket, I just decided now I want to go to the bar. Does that mean I'm tied down to the ticket to the movie theater? I'm not. So that quickly I changed my circumstance. That's why I even say like even with like the Bible, I don't feel like God knows our full story, like our ending, because if he did, we wouldn't have free will. Yeah, the mental like repetition. Like I just saw Sammy Inger. I was telling Justin IJ this earlier. I just like I don't even follow her. Like I had unsubscribed from everybody because sometimes you get too diluted. Like that's too much information in your mind, right? So, and she put up a video and I started to watch it. I should have finished watching it just because when I opened up YouTube, it was still on there. And she was saying how like repetition is what creates. And it's like, I'm like, yo, I be saying this. Like the reason why some things you will have to put more effort in is because we have resistance to it. We've had experiences with it. So like for you, Chaz, when you with H, you've had experiences with him. So it is gonna take a little bit more work for you to like get the version of him that you're wanting because you've had experiences with him that, but this is the thing. This is what I don't understand where people get lost. You've experienced, if you've been dealing with someone for a minute, even if it was just for a little bit, you've experienced different versions of them. So why do people feel like the last version of that person is so locked in? How? When you've had good experiences with this person previously. You know what I mean? So that's what I always like, where the logic doesn't click for me, where people feel like this is the end all be all. Like you have to accept this version, and I'm a believer of that. Like accept that version of that person as one, but that doesn't mean that that's just the only version you're going to be experienced to. Yeah, you're attached to certain things like, money. For some people it's money. I have people that have a hard time manifesting money. They can manifest love like that. They're in happy marriages, but they're struggling with manifesting certain types of money or career, um, getting certain bonuses. Like, and now a lot of them have been like manifesting out of like left and right. So I just feel like I liked her video because she was saying like, yeah, you could decide, but there are certain things that you're going to say and decide, and they're going to show up because you have no resistance to it. But then there's other things that you're gonna have that you have resistance to, that you're emotionally attached to, that you're gonna have to put the work in. It's just, I feel like the community, law of assumption community, I've been saying this since last year, they've become so limited. So even if you try to do like, like me, I used to do the biofeedback. I don't feel like I have to do it anymore because I feel like good. Like I can get myself out of like my mental cloudiness, right? But if you go to other people, they'll be like, no, you're giving your power to like 3D. No, I'm doing work in the 3D that's going to help me spiritually, because that's what it is. Spiritually, you're doing something. So, no, I don't. I actually feel like, because when I started doing the biofeedback in the summer, my whole fucking energy shifted. So, that's why I tell people all the time, like, use your 3D life and your logic life, like your logic, to help you manifest. But it's like you hear some people and they're like, or then you have the people that's like, you have to go through all this healing. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. When I tell you that, I can remember the last time I watched a full video, like today, and I was like, and I only did it because it came on, and I was like, oh, this is good. I'm glad somebody's saying it, because yeah, you can, like, I always say, there is a decision. You decide you're gonna be this today or not. But then what are you gonna do with that? Like, and if you feel, there's days where I could just be like, this is what it is. And then there's days where I'm like, no, let me get in my routine, because I know I'm thinking a little bit too off the grid. Let me get back to like what I want. She was saying how she used to upload for a lot of people. I've been trying to like get back to like uploading, but I'm not gonna lie, I have been trying to work with my members more. And I've been like doing like the one-on-one coaching. This gets a little hard when you're trying to do a bunch of stuff, but I want to put out videos that I could just put out. Like, I have to just record them and just put them out, because it's just a lot. But yeah, I just feel like, even with law of assumption, like, people have become so limited. And it's like, or they feel like, oh, if you do something outside of you, you're limiting yourself. Like, no. What the fuck? If you feel like you need to get therapy, go into fucking therapy. I did therapy for 2 years, over 2 years. And let me tell you something, if it wasn't for therapy, I probably would be fucking lost, because they gave me tools. And let me tell you something, a lot of the tools that I was given in therapy were tools that I already had from law of assumption. It's just worded different. So, but when I saw that video, it felt like she was just, I feel like a little part of me was healed, because I'm like, thank you, because this is exactly how I feel. Like, there are certain things, no, of course, there's certain things that you're gonna just think and it's gonna pop up. But when you have a little resistance there, a little bit more effort has to go in. And a lot of those that's why I like, last year when I decided I wanted to like start teaching, I started watching people. Because for a while too, I was watching this one girl, and she's all about deciding. Like, you just decide and it's just whatever. But you know what? As you watch them, let me tell you something. As you watch these people, and the more you watch them, you start to realize these motherfuckers have a routine too. They're doing repetition. They're repeating affirmations. They'll literally tell you, like, in order to whatever, like, get these affirmations and say them at least, 2 to 3 times a day for 10 to 15 minutes. This literally was being taught. But they'll make it seem like, no, like they have some new shit to teach you, when it's not. And even with deciding, you have to decide each and every time it comes up. So it's just about being careful. I'm like real mindful of certain things, because I studied a lot of people. And I do believe that states create, but the affirmations which put you in that state. So the repetition, whatever repetition you do. I just think I always said, like, me and Jess have talked about, like, I think that why affirmation is the easiest, because you could fucking affirm like anywhere, because you're affirming in your head. Sometimes I affirm out loud, like, that game that people been doing, the word game. Boom, I'll be affirming. Yeah, repetition is what creates, like, the more you, and this is I was saying too, like, how I look at it from like a logical standpoint. Even when you work out, right? When you work out, how do you create results? By being consistent. By yo, I'm funny, right? Yo, sometimes I do affirm like that sometimes. Like I'll like do a little dance and shit. I haven't really been in my affirming bag either. I'm not gonna lie. I have, but I'll do like morning and evenings. But I'm like, I'm also been looking at it as like um once I start to feel like a certain like level of like I guess calmness, I'll like move on to the next thing. Cause I kind of just know what I'm creating in the end. Like you just feel it energetically. But yo, me and Jess, we've been working on our letters, the command letters. I just sent my sister because I was trying to explain to her the command letters, like how to do it. She was like, "I'm getting your point," and like we were doing it like even on the phone. And I was like, "Let me look for Flossie's video because Flossie explains the command letters so good." And I haven't up until the other day. I have not done a command letter since the summer. So, and she was like, "Yeah, you just were just saying that." I was like, "Yeah, that's who I learned it from." Them command letters, they I feel like the command letters I feel like the command letters collapse time. That's how I look at command letters, and I've always said that. I just feel like it collapse time because I feel like when I do them, oh, I just got chills in my back. When I do the command letters, um, I could send you the command letters when you saying what is gonna happen. I could send you the video because I actually like the way she explains it is like she gives you even like ideas. Let me see if I find. Wait, no, I just sent it to my sister. I could send it to you guys. Send me an email. Well, no, Chas, and I think I got you on. Do I have you guys on Instagram? I don't remember. She actually, there's the one video where she does the FU letter and the command letter. Jess, how them letters be making you feel? Because I don't think I have a video of one of those. No. I talk about it in my courses, but no. Wait, let me see, share. Nikki, like the girl that she coaches with, Flossie and Nikki, they do a lot of stuff together. Like you lost like, yo, don't they be making you feel powerful too? Like I was like, this was me right before the live too, like, dun, and this is this, and this is this, and this is, and this is who you are, and this is what you are, and this is what you're gonna be doing. Yeah, that's how she does it. She does it like, I don't know, she combines, she does it like where she does the FU letter. Then she also writes like, I really hate that I manifested like this version of you. Like whether it's to money, I write them to myself. I write them to people. Like that's why today I gotta get back to it. And then she'll write like, this is what you're gonna be fucking doing. Girl, I was like, okay, Jess, hitting us with some new shit. Where the fuck is my Instagram on here? You do it for your money. Do it for whatever. Like, I do it for on my own self. I do it on family. I do it on the fucking Eagles, y'all. I'm not even fucking playing. um Shit, Jasmine, you might have to send me a message. I don't see you. Damn, I got all these DMs I haven't responded to. What the heck, Jasmine? I know we spoke not that long ago on here. Wait, let me find you. Wait, I found you. Yeah, I write it with my pen. I don't know why I like typing it. I just feel like I don't know what it is. The satisfaction of ripping the paper makes me feel fucking good. Like, because I want the fucking set, so rip, 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 rip. Even commanding in your mind. The other day I commanded like hair clients, like, y'all quiet. What's up with y'all? Then I would come that said what I said, and no fucking lie. That same day, I had a bunch of my clients hit me up. I was cracking up. I'm like, you see how quickly like you just collapse time because you like, no, this is what the fuck it is. I would talk about shit in those letters. The command letter is basically telling, let's say it's a person, you're telling them what the fuck they're gonna be, what the fuck they're doing. Not even like you're gonna be caught. Like, no, you are doing this, that, and the third. Like you're blowing up my phone. What is it? Flossie says 24/7, 365. Like, and you love doing that shit, by the way. And then the FU letter is like anything that you would like not say out loud, you put it on there. I really didn't have a lot of FU to say. Yo, how y'all feel about this guy? Christy Scott, what is Kirsty Sarah and Desmond Scott? It's crazy because I don't always watch them. I used to, whenever they came up, I watched them, and I'm like, to me, they just always look disconnected. And I don't know if it's because I'm spiritual, but I always felt like there was a disconnect. And he always gave me kind of like gay vibes. This girl named Christy Sarah and Desmond Scott, I believe his name is. And I feel like too, like some of these content creators, like they want that camera in your face all the time. And I'm gonna be keeping 1,000. I couldn't be with a content creator. Could I? Me, maybe. But having that camera in your face all the time, and it's like everything has to be content. Like, I hate that. Like, I even don't like to go out with people that always like, oh no, we gotta take a picture of the food. We gotta take a picture of this. We gotta take 1,000 pictures. I don't like that shit. Like, I want to enjoy my time. I want to like experience what I'm experiencing. I'll take pictures if I want to. Like, all that content creating stuff, like I think it becomes a burnout. It could become a burnout. At least for me, I would think so. It's creating content for my hair clients, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta do it. Like, even like with the manifestations, like almost like I'd rather just work with my people on a daily than be creating content because I could just speak to them directly. Yeah, I like taking pictures too, but I like 24/7. Imagine like having to go out with somebody and you're with them all day, and every like breakfast is content, the lunch is content, dinner is content. You're going out with them to have a good time, content. I think after a while you're just like, please stop. But then again, I don't know. I don't know if that was it, but they said he wasn't wearing his wedding ring for like over a month or so. You said if it's bringing me money, I'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like even if you'll be surprised. I think after a while people get tired. Especially when it's somebody that's like joking around all fucking day. Sometimes you just want to chill and watch a movie. Oh, look at I like this. You know what's funny? Yesterday I was saying that I was like, yo, I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna just be like, look, I know what the fuck you're doing. Are you done playing games? I'm throwing in the towel. And it's funny, like I see this video that comes up and it says, let me see what song is playing. Are you done pretending like I'm not the love of your life, or we're gonna keep playing games, boo? Like, hello. Damn. That's why I haven't done like I didn't do the vending stuff with my lip glosses because it just felt like I'm like some of them prices were crazy. Me. I'm about to fucking post this on my story. Especially if it's your first one. I mean, no, because I feel like always think big. But I also feel like putting that much out first is a little scary. Go with what you're comfortable with. That's what I'm gonna say. Go with what you're comfortable with. For me, like I remember I wanted to do this vending event, and I think if I'm not mistaken, because it was like an outdoor thing, it was like 500 for the table, and I was like, oh hell no, like. Oh, for Women's Month, that probably will be a good one, Jasmine. Put it like this. I mean, Women's Month is when? March, is it? Oh, so you will have to apply for that now. I was gonna say, because if you save up the money throughout the time, that's different. But you probably have to put in the application now. So yeah. Yo, that's funny, Just. That's how it be. All right, I'm gonna head out in a little bit. So, Yami, if you're here, go ahead and post, and then I'm gonna head out. I'll be back on later tonight. I'm gonna go work out. You could post, Yami. Yeah, you could send him. You'll be my last person. What is Jeff's energy towards? Girl, I had to get back because I didn't work out the last week because I've been sick. But now I finally feel like, okay, I could do this. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Sorry. All right, so let's see. What is Jeff's energy towards me? What is Jeff's energy towards Yami? All right, the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. What is your... The Moon. The Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's like holding back on coming together. He's being very practical. The only thing I will say, the King of Pentacles is very reliable. So I feel like I've gotten this for him before. It's like he's not going to come in and just offer you some BS. So in the meantime, I'm seeing him kind of staying quiet. There could be things that's happening that's like favorable for you right now though, because the moon is there. And the moon is like things that you don't see that will like it. You'll see the light in the situation, like at some point. But his ultimate goal is to come together and work something out with you. Yeah, like the Page of Wands. I feel like there's just, you're not seeing the communication that's coming in because it's going to come from out of nowhere. But he is holding back a little bit right now. I feel like he's the type of person, he's either all in or not. So in the meantime, he's getting, the King of Pentacles too is very like career focused. So he could be just like getting that stuff in order so that it's out of the way. The Emperor is here with the Chariot. See, but I am seeing him determined to come towards you. Is again the Emperor with this King of Pentacles being here, like he's being serious about things. So I feel like his energy towards you is like definitely wanting something serious, wanting to create something that's stable, that lasts a long time or lasts forever. And in the meantime, while that happens, he's gonna kind of like take care and handle his business. I do see progress happening here. It's just right now he could be just determined on his, on, like I said, his goals. Clarify this Chariot for me. What is this? Yeah, there's gonna be change. Something's gonna change in this dynamic. What is this? What is this transformation? The Seven of Pentacles. I'm gonna put it upright because it hit my finger and it turned around. So yeah, look, see with the King of Swords, like he's showing up as more serious. So I feel like he's thinking more and more serious about investing in the connection long-term wise. So if in the past, like it was kind of short-lived, he's now thinking long-term. He's focused on the long-term. What is your energy towards her? The Hermit. The Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting like quiet. Like I feel like he's honestly could be like in this place of like I've been saying, since I started this reading, focusing on himself and like what he brings to the table, how he shows up. You know, the Hermit is someone that with a lot of wisdom. So this is him, like, you know, people go into hermit, like, you know, the Hermit goes into hermit mode, like into his shell to figure things out, and then it'll come back out. And that's what I feel like he's at. But I do still see, look, at the end of it all, you're still getting communication from him. He's very curious about you right now. I also feel like he's trying to work on some type of miracle here. Like, I don't know if he's looking at things like, it'll be a miracle if this happens. So I always get this for you guys, like you guys running into each other in person. And I still see that. Like, I always get that, especially with this Page of Cups. Because for me, the Page of Cups, like, it's always like, it reminds me of like if pigs could fly. You know, that would be like a fucking miracle, right? So that's what I'm getting. Like, it's going to be something that like, you're least expecting. Yeah, I see him taking action towards you. The Knight of Wands. Look, when he's ready to offer you something stable, he's gonna come in. Just know that he's working on that. Like if he feels like, so let's just say if he feels like, you know what, I gotta go to therapy to heal from my past, then that's what he's doing. He could be reading books. He could be talking to people that are like wise, that are older, that he trusts. He could be going to church. He could be talking to like a higher up at work, like someone that like, again, someone that comes from trust. Um, Oh yeah, you see, so there's like a lot of curious energy, and that's good because I feel like I always say this, I live by this. When you are working on yourself, your person is too. And you guys will meet each other. Like if you have that belief, trust me, it's gonna work that way. Because some people have a thing where they feel like if they work on themselves, like their person is gonna be left behind, but that's just not the case for me in my eyes. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands, so I feel like he's definitely still very attracted to you. You're very magnetic, so I do feel like he's focused on your energy, like he feels that pull, um and it's very high for him. Like the Two of Cups, you both may be feeling each other's energy right now. Damn, it's windy outside, and I feel like the wind in here. The Two of Cups is like there's still mutual feelings, mutual love, mutual attraction. You guys could be feeling the same way. If you're having dreams, he could be having dreams. If you're feeling down and out, he could be feeling that way. So there is a sense of like mirroring each other, like a duality here. And for real, what I'm getting is like bringing two different worlds into one. Yeah, he's been thinking about you a lot and about the future. There's a lot of future planning in his energy. And I've been, look, this is 4. And I got on my time 4 people here, 11 likes. So you could even look up that angel number, 411. Anything else? Yeah, look, see, there's gonna be communication. I keep getting communication. I've always gotten communication for you. I just feel like keep that energy stable so that he could just come in, because he's gonna come in. And I feel like in your case, it's gonna be like something you've never imagined. Like the way you guys are gonna like end up communicating. I hope that was helpful, Yami. Thank you. This deck, yeah, I love this deck. Thank you. Do you want purple, black, or orange? Kim. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. So if you want me to pick, I'll just pick any. But I mean, to me, they're just all written messages. No, the orange, I've had it for a while. I mean, I've had all my written decks for a while. I don't think I have any new ones. Okay, let's see. What does Imari want to say to Kim? What does Imari want to say to Kim? I leave clues to tell you how I feel. Oh, I'm trying to fix things in my personal life. I know you needed this space, but please come back soon. So many people are depending on me. I'm up at night worrying about us and our whole future. Quality time with you. What if I don't have much to offer right now? I have to do better. I want to hold your hand while driving. Oh shit, we got a few. Okay. Expect a call, text, email, or direct message from me. How could I have been so blind? My chest pressed against yours. And you're the love of my life. I can't deny that. And at the bottom you have, I don't want to lose you. So that's what I have for you, Kim. I hope that was helpful. Oh, he does? That's so sweet. I love that. Alright, guys. I'm gonna head out. I'll be back on later for an evening live. Maybe like 8:30. Oh, nice, Kim. Well, I will see you guys. Have a good one.